What's oh man, I'm gonna butcher this name, but I'm gonna go for it. Hamidou? Hamidou Abdullah. Thanks for coming in. Kaiser, what's up? I don't really know what I'm gonna work on here. I was just it's kind of drizzling out, so I figured I'd come out here and tinker a little bit. And then I figured if I'm gonna do that, I might as well turn the camera on. So probably won't be too long again. I've been going a lot later normally, but the weather kind of stinks. That's not really true. It's actually really mild and kind of cool. It's not like pouring rain or crazy storms or anything, just a little drizzle. Although I totally did a bunch of work trying to fix the gutters to get them to actually put the water where it's supposed to go instead of just run out of them. And now it hasn't like rained enough to see if they're working. Jima Nana, good to see you. Hope everyone's doing good. Garden hose. Yeah, so I did that. Yeah, you're right. I actually did that when I was when I first fixed them. But it's not quite the same. The garden hose, it gives me an idea, but it's not quite the same as the pouring rain coming from the whole length of the gutter. But yeah, you ain't wrong. Mr. 420 to you. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Thanks for coming in. There is one section I had to work on that was real short. And I definitely pretty sure that side's working. Yeah. Yeah, more or less. I guess maybe I just want to see it actually work in its uh intended purpose maybe. I don't know. It started raining and I was thinking, cool, it's raining. At least I can watch the gutter work, but it's not enough for that to happen. Exactly. I want the full effect. I want the satisfaction, I guess, of seeing it do it. I need to find I need to scrap a piece of wood. I don't really have none. It can get a little sketchy when you start climbing up the ladder and you're holding the garden hose. It's trying to trip you. And the ladder's wet now. Yeah, you're right. It was different problems. There's two gutters I fixed. There's still a third one I gotta do. But one was just installed poorly, and thankfully it was the really short one. It was, the water was running off the drip edge and then just going behind the gutter. It wasn't even going into the gutter. So Thankfully, that was the short one. I took it off all the way and just put it back on uh, higher up and behind the drip edge. The other one was, it's just from years of, from being so old, it wasn't quite running the right direction anymore, and all the corners, all the, trying to think and talk, all the caulk in it was no good. And that had 20 pounds of roof granules in it. I need a light here so bad. Can't even see my pencil marker. What's up, Camo Carl? How you doing? This one's kind of your style. It's getting an OD green God, what is this? Kydex with OD green canvas micarta handle scales. I gotta polish them up a little. I taped it off and it left a weird line on there, but it is, the blade is too shiny for you. I already know. Just got out of work. Awesome. I'm gonna go blow this out with the air blower real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. And I can't remember. I got two different eyelets here. One's shorter. I feel like the long ones are almost too long and the short ones are too short. Can't remember which ones I want to use. I think I need to use the long ones. I think these ones, when you start getting them right to the end, they start splitting, if I remember right. And these ones just feel too long, but at least they end up correct. So part of it is that my rivet setting tool is junk. And I need to find it. It's the cheapest Kydex rivet setting tool I could find, and that's what you get. I got a birthday coming up. Maybe I should get a nicer one, or ask for a nicer one. Justin Wolf. The tape on the blade is, yesterday I put this in my little Kydex press to shape it. And the tape on the blade is just to add a little bit more space. Well, two reasons. One, to protect it so it doesn't get scratched up while I'm working on it. But it makes just the tiniest bit more space in the sheath. So it's not, when it gets done, it's not so tight that you can't get it in and out of there. Because this Kydex, you can get it, it's a fucking rooster. You can get it pressed so tight around there that it's almost impossible to get the knife in and out. Oh, the question, it was, that's tape on the blade. Yes, I'm sorry, I thought it was what's it for. The blade, this is a different knife, but this is what the finish on that blade looks like. This one's a little dusty and dirty. It's the one I was working on yesterday. I did more on it last night off the stream. I've got the handle all finished, and so I got three of them here that need sharpened and sheaths, and then I got this one that I'm working on the sheath for right now. And I'm gonna start some new ones. I'm sorry, I thought you were asking what the tape was for. You were just asking if that's tape. Yes, that's what it is. No, it's tape. I should have showed you this one because this is the same exact pattern as that one. This is what it looks like under the tape. It's got a Tonto grind on it, and it's nice and shiny with a Scotch-Brite belt finish. Okay. Yeah, this is my rivet setting tool. I mean, I make it work, but a better one would be way nicer. It does take a little bit of finessing. The first problem I have with it is if I just start hitting this one right away, it wants to just crush it. So this did not come with it, but this is the first thing I do is I stick a drift in there and just kind of get the thing to just start opening up just a little. I don't know if you could tell, but just ever so slightly start opening it up. And also, you think you just put it on there and hit it, but you gotta kind of like work it around and tap it down to get it right. And I want to stop and keep looking to make sure it's going straight. This one, it's probably hard to see on camera, but it's going pretty good. It's started folding over good, but it definitely needs hit more over here. No cigar emoji, huh? Every time I try to look for an emoji that I feel like should be there, it's not. I already messed this up and should start over, but I'm not gonna tell you how either. When you get it pretty much all rolled over, you can kind of hold it a little more straight on and smack it good and get it set real nice. You do got to be careful though. You hit it too much, it'll start getting flat and it looks bad. I don't know where to put this. I don't want it here. Yes, paracord will definitely fit through them. Their main purpose is to hold the sheath together, but I do use them. Like this one's going to get a leather strap that's going to just wrap around and have a little screw that holds it on. But yeah, you can run paracord through them for sure. So that's the first one. That's the one that That's the one that really matters. That's the one that makes the knife stay in or not. I'll loosen up a little when I take the tape off. If it's too much, I'll warm it up right here with my heat gun and kind of just pinch it a little and it'll hold it better. Yeah, these are a 1/4 inch. The hole that I drilled to put it in is 1/4 inch, so they're a tiny bit less, but not much. I think these are I want the longer ones. Okay, I think that's... Oh my god, now I'm all confused. I got 3 bags of them. Okay, yeah, I want these ones. Hey Bonnie, good to see you. What's up, Cheryl? Good to see you. Yeah, it's specifically it's called Kydex, but yeah, it's a plastic. Or I don't know if they technically call it a plastic. It's plastic. It's like a thermal mold. You get it hot and squeeze it together with some foam with the knife in there, and it takes the shape of the knife. So this part right here, that's where I added a little piece of wood in, because I had to fill this in with a little piece of wood, or it pinches around that part too much and you can't pull the knife in and out. But besides that, that's the shape the knife is. I find this little piece of wood, but I don't see it. I hope I didn't throw it away. It looks like just a little scrap. It's just a little half moon shape. Anyway. Yes, plastic. A little punch roll. There it is. Yes, I like leather too. I prefer leather. So these two, I already showed y'all them. I got 2 of these knives. These are getting Kydex. And then these other 2, this one and the one I've been working on, these are getting leather. I haven't started on those ones yet. I still got to finish sharpening those knives and clean them up, and then I'm going to start on them. Yeah, I actually don't put many retainer straps on. Even on my leather sheaths, I don't. I make them real deep, and I can't even say it. the knives don't fall out. You'd have to really try. And these are kind of more of a pack knife type deal. Um, the Kydex sheaths, you can get them so tight. You can get them so tight, it's hard to get it out of the sheath if you're worried about it. I'd sometimes on the leather holsters put a strap with a little snap on it, but not real often. So you can probably tell on this one how, I'm trying to show you how bad it's going. This side here is smashing down way faster. So I'm gonna kind of rock my tool to hit this side more. And that's all it took. But if you keep going at it and you're not paying attention to that, you'll wrinkle them up and smash them. One side will be flat and the other side's not, and you'll never get it right once you get it going crooked. These are brass. It's just painted brass. That one came out good. Two more chances to mess it up. I like to check them. I just go like this, and once they're don't move or are pretty hard to move, that's tight enough. If you hit them too hard, you'll also make this hole, it'll start getting like oblonged and won't be round anymore. Yes, exactly, Camo. You gotta really I mean, if I messed them up and mushed them, as you put it, which is a good word, um, I'm not leaving it. They're coming out. Sometimes I grind them out. Sometimes I drill them out. Sometimes I mess the sheath up doing it, and it's just a complete redo. But yeah, it's not okay. Um, it does look terrible. It's just a little imperfection. I might let it go, but I can tell you how I messed up now. Now that I got all these in good, um, they all came out real nice. I didn't even have to hit any of them too hard to mess the paint up. I should have. It's not that big of a deal, but what I should have done is this is the right side. I should have put my grommet in the side that's already bent. Should have went in from the right side because this is the side that is going to be the outside for most people. And then I should have folded them over on the other side. That just makes, if you do have any little mistakes, they're going to be on the back side. And I didn't do it that way. But spring clips that lock the blade into the sheath. Yeah, I've heard of people using magnets. When does an eyelet become a grommet? I do not know. I mean, they're basically a grommet. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. They definitely call these eyelets. So this one's pretty much done, assuming that the knife clicks in here nice. I might have to heat it up and tighten it up a little. And I do need to polish the knife up a little bit more. If I shook it hard enough and with enough force and stopped fast enough, I could probably get it to fall out. So yeah, I'll polish this one up, and it's gonna get a leather strap that will just wrap around this way, and it'll use a Chicago screw, they call it, and it'll hold the strap on. That's what this one's getting. I heard all those words, so if y'all want to make fun of them, but that's that one. I don't even know what I'm doing next. Probably gonna stop this here in a minute. I have not, Carl. Um, you got me interested though. I think next I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do it now. I was just kind of waiting for the weather a little bit. I was coming out here to work on some stuff and figured I'd turn the camera on while I did it. I might do it again tonight, my normalish time. Maybe I'll work on this one. I still got to sharpen this one. I got to get these screws out. These supposed to be brass screws. They're like brass plated. I got to get them out, which probably is going to mean I have to drill them out. And then I'm going to put new fresh ones in that aren't sanded. And sharpen it, and then it'll be done. And then I'm making a sheath for that one with a Kydex. This is what that one's gonna get. It's a camouflage, and then it's also got a basket weave in it. So I don't know, kind of funky. I don't even know where I got this. I guess at some point in time I ordered it. But we're gonna, I figure craziness will go for, you know, the camo will go with this Python micarta. That's my initials. So, I mean, I've showed it 100 times. It's probably pretty easy to figure out. That's my initials, and that's the state and country I'm in. So, yeah, I figured you'd like that, Carl. Camouflage Kydex with. I'm a little curious if that basket weave pattern's gonna stay in it when I mold it or whatever. I mean, I imagine it's got to, but we'll see. Never really used it. And then it'll be sharpen these two over here and start leather sheath for these. I'll probably do that. It's been a while since I've streamed any leather work, and I'm always doing it in the house, which means I never get to do it all on camera because there's certain things I got to do out here with it. So I think when I get done with this one and get the sheath done for it, I might clean up a little bit in here so I can do some leather work out here without all this mess. Kind of messes with the leather work. So, but yeah, that's what this one's gonna get. And then this, they both have this burlap. I'm liking burlap micarta. I think it's cool. And then this one does have the lanyard hole. That's not something I normally do, but people, for some reason, people want to put a string on their knife. And then this one will get leather. So this is my favorite knife I'm making currently, and it also seems to be everyone else's favorite too. This one's got copper pins. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. I'm out of stuff to say. Yeah, it's got an interesting pattern to it, Bonnie. All right, y'all. I'm going to end it. I may or may not go live again tonight, but if you're not subscribed already, subscribe. And if you want to check out my Etsy, click the top left corner picture, and right there on the next page will be my Etsy link. He chose the blue handled one. Fiat knives. I do not. Someone said something about Boker. A Boker. Anyways, I do not know those things. Well, you removed your question. All right, well, come back next time and ask your question. Y'all have a good day. Hopefully, y'all be again tonight. If not, I don't even know what day it is. Maybe I'll go during the day tomorrow. Do you know fist knives? I do not. Not sure what you're talking about there. So, all these knives are ones that I've made. They're all my own creations. So, all right, y'all, have a good one.